Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing your February 27th, 2020 daily tarot card reading, okay? If you like my videos and you'd like more updates, press the subscribe button and the bell button right next to it, okay? Okay, so the first card that I have for you is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is obviously a wealthy man. So the card next to our King of Pentacles is the Seven of Wands, okay? So this King of Pentacles is in a mode of defense. I didn't look up the reason why. Let me look at the next card to see the reason why. So the King of Pentacles is upset about a separation. I'm not sure if this is related to the previous day's reading or if it's totally separate. So, so the King of Pentacles is defensive about maybe a decision he made to separate from someone, or allowing someone to separate from him. So the next card here is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is about long-term investments. So I don't know if he's looking to invest. I think honestly what it's saying, we have a card behind it, the Nine of Wands. I think it's saying that like he thought that the situation was a good long-term investment, but it either made him weary or traumatized him. So, but then that means that I'm not sure why he might regret the separation. It's a little bit confusing. Maybe this person is confused. Like, do I regret this person going away? Do I regret going away? You know, I don't think he knows. The thing about it is he's defensive, so he's not sure. And I'm not sure if it's related to the previous day's reading. There was like a husband and a wife cheating on each other and kind of feeling guilty for it. So I don't know if it's the same couple, but now the masculine is thinking about his money. Like maybe because I think I ended the previous day's reading, with King of Wands. King of Wands is an entrepreneur, and I think he had not met with his comrades. Like he built a business with his friends, associates, and it seemed like he didn't see them in a long time, so it brought it back up. So when he saw his friends and associates, perhaps he made a good amount of money, okay? So it could be the same couple. So if it's the same couple, let me see what I can say about it. So the husband in the past was the cheater, the big time cheater. I can't tell if both partners were cheating, because if the energies shift and if this is a collective reading, I really can't tell. So basically I'm just going to keep going on. So this person is tired of, basically it's saying he was making investments. It traumatized him because maybe it was with the wrong person. And it also says that it was like a defeating situation. Okay. So in this relationship, this masculine was like cheating. His wife was cheating. And so it's kind of like, it's probably like I have the wrong partner. That explains why things are not working out the way they should. So this King of Pentacles is indecisive. Like he does not know what he's going to do about the situation. Well, next to it, we have the Eight of Swords. This could very easily be about his investments with his associates. Let me see if that's relevant, because this is a contractual card. This is indecision. It doesn't have to be about a marriage. Let me think about it. It really doesn't have to be about a marriage. It really could be about his work, because we ended the last reading with the King of Wands, who is likely maybe an entrepreneur. It said he did not reunite with his associates. Here again, okay, so I'm going to read it from that perspective. It seems like, okay, say for instance, you invested some money and then the due date for you to get your profit comes up. You guys meet up and you split the profits, because I think they made, I'm sorry if I'm talking loud, they made some type of legal agreement. And so I guess this was their due date to meet back up. So maybe somebody has an appointment to meet up with their associates. So Let me see. I'm going to read it from that perspective. So if this is about business, why is the king defensive? That's one question. Okay, so he's defensive because he was not cooperating. So maybe perhaps the other associates were working on the project, and then he basically just came to pick up his money, but he didn't really participate the full amount of time. So that's why he's defensive. And then again, this is about his investments. So this was about his monetary investment in the business. They made an agreement. They probably legalized it. I remember seeing like justice, like they wrote out paperwork for it. So here, I don't know what this is. I'm not sure if he was like, I'm gonna say this loosely, like not wanting to socialize with them. I'm not really sure. It's something, I don't know if they were persecuting him, like in a light sense, like bullying him. I'm not sure why this shows up. Like he distanced himself from the people he was working with for some reason. They had to have been doing something to him, maybe. Or maybe it's just him, but it seems like he's traumatized in some way by something that happened with the group. And he felt defeated. So I guess, yeah. So it's saying he was indecisive about the contract altogether. And so now it's saying if there are secrets, those secrets are being exposed. So when the secrets are exposed, then our king is not feeling so good. He's feeling kind of bitter. So I don't know if it's a situation where his comrades were like, you know, bullying him or something. And then he heard what they said back, and then his feelings are hurt, and that's why he was kind of defensive. Okay, so I don't know if he went home from his meeting. His home life is supposed to be happy. I don't know at this point whether or not his wife is there or not. Apparently they keep cheating on each other. So he is moving on to calmer waters. I'm not sure if these were the cards that were kind of switched in places. It could have been that they're in the wrong place. Like he moved on to calmer water from business to home. So maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure. Sometimes the cards fall out funny and I have to figure out which way they go. So let's see. So the world card in the reverse position. I guess when he gets home, does that mean his opportunities are limited? His opportunities are limited for what? That's the question. Let me see. His opportunities are limited, okay, because he's not going to cheat anymore because his wife is right here. Because he was King of Wands in the reading yesterday. The last card was King of Wands, entrepreneur. So this is his wife here. So I guess he's being faithful, and maybe that's why his home is happy. I guess that's a good thing because they've been, it's like I don't know if they were teasing each other or just being mean to each other. I'm not sure, but apparently they kept cheating, or it just seemed like that. I don't know. So his wife may be having nightmares or being stressed out. Okay, stressed out about a reunion not happening. So I don't know if she was worried that he wasn't going to come home, but he decided to be faithful. Okay, so now we have the Lovers reversed. So who is this? Let me see. I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. So there was no reuniting with a lover. That is I think this is the Queen of Wands, because she slept with someone on the day before and then she was like, I'm not going to do that again. So I think it's explaining that maybe it gave her a nightmare or something. And so she's there and then he's there. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like there's been this game of running. So I don't know if this is twin flames or something. Like somebody's running, somebody's chasing them. Then we flip it and then the other person starts running and then the other person has to chase them. And then at one point, they're both running and nobody wants to deal with the other person. And then they both have regrets. And now they're both together. Okay? Strange dynamic. Okay? So is this like a union of twin flames or something? So I don't know if it's a union of twin flames. It could be a union of husband and wife. Okay? So the next card here is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands means perhaps this is the husband and wife coming together after they decided to choose each other. And now we have abundance or dreams come. It's probably dreams coming true. It could be abundance because apparently we had King of Pentacles. So he received a profit from his investment. So then when I got the Tower card, I was like, how do you go from abundance and dreams coming true to Tower? I was like, how does that happen? So I had to clarify it. And then what I got was that the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse position. So that means that this could just be timing because, you know, on a day-to-day basis, if you read horoscopes, they change what time. The position of the stars change what time. So it's just maybe perhaps it could be luck of the draw. It was just your luck decreased because of the day. I don't know. But anyway, somebody's luck decreased. I don't know if it's as a result of these activities they chose or didn't choose. But it could just be that's what was scheduled in the stars or however else you want to see it. So now what comes after that? So now it's Six of Pentacles. Something about sharing money, sharing wealth. So let me see. I don't know if this includes savings too, like somebody's figuring out, okay, I brought home money. What am I going to do with it? This percent goes into my savings account. This percent goes to pay bills. This percent is for spending, like leisurely spending, you know, something like that. So the next card here is the Seven of Cups, okay? So this is kind of tricky energy of where do I spend my money? Hopefully you put some in the savings account or something, but where do I spend the money, right? The little bit that's in the spending account, however much you put in there, right? So somebody might have gone to the mall, somebody might have done some procedure they needed done, whatever the case may be. But the point of this card is that you're seeing what is a real opportunity as opposed to a deception, okay? So it's kind of like shopping around to find the best deal, shopping around to find a solid offer or solid product, whatever it is that you needed to purchase, okay? And so the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles has to do with financial stability. So with this venture that the masculine had taken on, I don't know if it's a one-time deal because apparently he was indecisive about this contract. So because he is sitting pretty with his pentacles, I don't know if he's going to continue with this contract. But whatever lump sum of money that he received, basically it's saying he's good, he's victorious, okay? So this is actually really, really pretty reading because in spite of all of the hell and high water that this couple has gone through, apparently they turned out okay. And this is the reading for the 27th of February, okay? It may resonate for some of you. It may resonate for all of you. I don't know. You don't tell me. So if you don't tell me, I won't know, okay? So for whoever it resonates for, it sounds like a very good reading, okay? And it's kind of like the birth of a baby after you went through all of these birth pains and all of these terrible times together. Maybe something good comes out of it, and this may resonate for some people. For you have to use your discernment because you can't use a tarot reading to, it's just the energy, okay? Because you don't know if the next reading on the next day, you don't know what somebody's going to do. You have to trust your heart and or pray, whatever you do to figure out how to make your own decisions, okay? So for this date, you may have a good time with your spouse and your money, okay? So you guys take care. If you like the reading, like, share, subscribe, okay? And comment. All right. Thank you.